Hey lovelies, happy new year. And well, happy new year in a couple of days. I'm still counting this as a win because it is up before the first week is over. So I just wanted to give you guys kind of like an update what the vibes are going to be like for this year. I know with the new year we try to set new goals, new resolutions, yada yada yada. I kind of stopped setting resolutions years ago just because they don't work for me. I'm just like, I need to figure out how to get my execution down better. So I do have like 3 to 4 things I am focusing on just for this year to make my execution happen, to keep myself on track, and then just to have like those feel-good moments. So I'm just kind of go briefly through what I'm doing, and hopefully maybe some of these things will help you as well. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So I don't know how it showed up on my TikTok, but I got introduced to the 12-week year, and I've been just trying to do that. So before the beginning of the year started, or I downloaded this free template to basically be a tracker, and I have my goals that I want to hit for the next 12 weeks. So basically, instead of thinking of the new year as, you know, 366 days this year, you're 52 weeks, you're doing it based off of if you've only had 12 weeks in your year, so about 90 days. And what you want to accomplish in those 90 days, the ultimate goal is that you will accomplish more for the entire 2024 than if you just focused on getting from January to December than to just do 12-week intervals. So far it's been going pretty good. I am motivated by checking off my boxes. Granted, it's only week 1, but I am motivated by checking off my boxes. While I looked at most of the stuff on TikTok and just online, I did end up ordering the 12-week year book. I am not finished yet, but I've heard good reviews on it, and it kind of helps you set up and get your intention behind what goals you're setting, what you're trying to accomplish, how to execute them. So that has been a big help. Also, I created a vision board. I'll show a picture of it here. I have not really created one before, and if I did, it was just like, oh, I'll do a digital one and blah. No, this one, I printed everything out. I put it on a canvas. It is sitting above my computer. It's the first thing I see in the morning, and it just helps me visualize what my goals are for the year. So one of the main ones I'm focusing on this year is a low-buy year, leading up to my trip back to Korea that's happening in the fall. Basically, I want to be able to declutter. I want to watch what I'm spending with purpose. And then just getting back on a healthy financial track. I know for me personally, I like to spend money when I am depressed and when I'm not feeling well. I'm trying to curve that. So kind of leading into the low buy is also repicking up habits or hobbies. I'm kind of that person who will jump into a hobby, buy everything I need for it, use it for a bit, and then forget about it. So I have all the stuff. There's no reason why I should be bored this year. So anytime I feel bored, I'm like, I'm gonna pick back up my hobbies. So this year it is, right now I have my puzzles, I'm crocheting, or attempting to, and I'm also trying to learn Korean for when I go back so I can understand it a little bit more. So the low buy, I'm giving myself permission to do, you know, purchase small stuff throughout the month within that budget, but once that budget is gone, it's done, and I gotta wait till the next month. So not so much doing a no buy, because I know personally I'm like, no, I'm gonna want to buy something. So this just gives me kind of that freedom to do that if I want to, but I don't need to. And if there's something big that I want in the future, let that money roll over, and there you go. So we're creating healthy money habits. Last but not least, I kind of talked about it, talking about going into my hobbies for my low buy, but kind of just for myself, focusing more on just self-love and not being so hard on myself this year. Ultimately dating myself. I've been single for a while, and I'm 100% okay with that. However, I did notice like last year, I was just in like survival mode. I want to like enjoy and actually have intention behind and actually pamper myself. So one of the challenges, one of the things on my 12-week plan is to every week do something nice for myself. It could be something that I do for free, something I can go out and buy if it's within my budget, but it is essentially date myself this year, take myself out to dinner, buy myself some flowers, just do something that I would want someone else to do for me, but I'm gonna do it because who's gonna treat me better than me? Come on now, really. So far so good. I think last week I bought myself flowers. I just re-upped those flowers this week because honestly I couldn't think of what else I wanted to do. But I do know I'm gonna like treat myself to like facials and massages later on in the year. So this year is more putting intentions behind everything, executing what I say I want, like I have the vision and we're going to accomplish it, and also just being nice to myself and understanding and giving grace and just treating me how I eventually would like to be treated by a partner whenever I get to that stage. I'm not putting that out there. I don't really want to date right now, but I'm also not opposed, but I rather just date myself right now, so that is where I am focusing. But yeah, that's pretty much the goals for this year. Quick little thing that I forgot to mention, I also bought one of those peel away calendars, well, kind of the notepad. So at the end of the year, this will look like something. And you can display it, like there's a battery, you can put lights and display it. And each day you just peel away. So you can't really see it right now, but yeah, it's starting to make the figure, and at the end of the year the whole thing will be done. What I'm doing on top of this, because this was a little pricey, as I peel away I am putting something good that happened each day. So I normally do this at the end of the night, and I'll just put a good thing that happened, whether it's a big thing, whether it's a small thing. And at the end of the year, one second, at the end of the year I'm going to open up the box that it came in. So I guess I'll backtrack. It comes with that. It comes with this like case that you can put over and display it. And like I said, each day I've just been writing things on here, putting it back inside, closing it up. So at the end of the year, I will take everything out and just read about all the good things that's happened. I wanted to do that anyway, but then I was like, I really want one of those peel away notepads, but I also wanted to justify the price because she was like 40 bucks. I'm like, I'm not just getting it for 40 bucks just to throw the papers away. I'm like, no, I'm gonna use it. So luckily it comes in a sturdy box. You get a case, and then again, I've just been writing things on it each day so I can read it at the end of the year. They don't have to be big things, they can be small. It is pretty early in the year, so if you do want to get one, I would say go ahead and get it, even if you're a few days behind. I think mine came in on the 2nd, so I just kind of played catch up. And even if you don't do anything for the first like week or so, that's totally fine. There's a lot of pages on there and you can just write stuff down. So if you are interested, I will put that in the link below. But even if you don't want like a memo pad, just think about doing it maybe daily, or even I saw some people just do like the once a week thing where at the end of the week, they'll write out something great that's happened, save it so they can read it at the end of the year. But yeah, that's the other thing I'm doing, just to keep it light and motivating and positive and looking at the good, especially with where the world is right now. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are having an amazing new year. I hope, you know, you've put your best foot forward, and even if you haven't, you have time. Give yourself grace. We're back into it. We're moving. We're going. We're going to make this year awesome. I'm going to be with you every step of the way. So hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.